So this is going to be a really quick update video here on stock market. Dow is up 0.39%, nasdaq up whopping 1.35%, S&P up 0.81%, and Russell 2000 again not participating in that rally, flat on the day. And here on this groups, we got on top communication services led by Meta, Google, consumer cyclical led by Tesla, and Amazon stock. Technology on top, also real estate, consumer defensive, financial, industrials on bottom, energy taking a massive beating today, down on the day I think over 3%. So what we got here on stock market map, except energy, taking a massive beating today, guys. ExxonMobil down close to 4%. It was down even more, I think. Chevron also down on the day, 2.33%. And then what we got? Consumer cyclical led by Tesla and Amazon. Tesla up almost 6%. Amazon up close to 2%. Google up over 2%. Meta up 1.5%. Nvidia up over 1%. And Microsoft up on the day 1.78%, and Apple was down on the day, I think 1% pre-market, and now it's up on the day 0.73%. And financial right here also doing really good. Everything pretty much in the green today. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video, we're going to talk about overall stock market. But before we dive into this video, please hit that thumbs up button. That is greatly appreciated, and that really helps out with YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the channel, get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, 3 days of live trading live in my Discord, definitely check out the Patreon. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And now let's get right into it, guys. So on SPY ETF, it's up 0.73%, and again coming down to the support 420, holding that as a support and finding some buyers going all the way up to 425.43, and now trading right on this trend line right here from October lows, and then this low right here, it's holding as a support right here. So a lot of people actually got stopped out right here, and now people who got the dip today, there's going to be a stop at 420, and I can bet on that. 420 will be a stop, and if that breaks at some point, you're going to see more selling down to 418 to 417 on SPY ETF. So keep your eyes open. We're not out of the woods yet. Closing right on this trend line right here, 424 and some change. Tomorrow, it needs to get above 5-day moving average right here, and that is around 426. If that happens tomorrow on SPY ETF, you're going to see a rally all the way up to 430, and then we can talk about more upside and possibly filling this gap right here on top around 438.43. So tomorrow, critical level to watch 420 and then 418 to 417 on SPY ETF. So what's happening here on IWM? Not participating in that rally with S&P 500 and especially NASDAQ, and going down all the way down to 169 and then coming back up. It was getting really oversold, so we saw that rally back up to the upside, but for the day, it's absolutely flat. Now, if you ask me, I know this is a head and shoulder pattern, and it could play out. This thing can go down another, I would say $8, maybe $6 to $8. So, but look at the upside, guys. I mean, if this thing gets a reversal from here, look at last time right here. It took a few months, but almost 200. So $30 to the upside, and you only got $10, maybe not even that, $6 to $8 to the downside. And that is why I bought some shares yesterday, and I was actually looking to buy today, but I'm just gonna hold off right now. If this thing dips under 170, then definitely you're going to see a lot more selling, and this whole head and shoulder pattern is going to play out, and this thing will be down to 162 to 164, and that is where I'll be loading up even more. Now, as of right now, I mean, yes, this could be a short-term bottom on IWM for a rally back up to the upside. So watch 170, and if that gives up, we also have support around 167 to 168 right here. 170 can hold. You're going to see a move back up to 172, and then 174, and then we can talk about more upside on IWM. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about IWM? I think this is a massive opportunity to go long here on this ETF. So NASDAQ 100 going up again, and especially Magnificent 7 saving the day for NASDAQ, up on the day 1.36%. Same stocks again rescuing this market, guys. Now, if you look at some big names, Boeing, Caterpillar, Disney, not doing much. As a matter of fact, I think it was down. Boeing was down to 184. So some big names are not doing anything, not participating in this rally, where Magnificent 7 up on the day. I mean, all those stocks are up today. Meta up, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, everything is up on the day. And that is why we saw that rally in this market. Tesla up, what, 6%? That is insane. And why? With some bad delivery numbers, Tesla is up 6%. So it just don't make sense. And that is why, I do not go and look into some data, and I do not compare the market, how the market was in 1986, in 2007, and 2002, because it's 2024 almost. You cannot compare the market to 2008, 2002, and all that crap, because as long as Magnificent 7 are staying up, there is nobody, and I mean nobody, can bring this market down. And you can timestamp, you can screenshot, whatever you want to do. You can do that here. As I speak, nobody can bring the market down until you see Magnificent 7 coming down in this market. Market will not crash. And do you see those stocks coming down? No. I mean, if one is coming down, another one rallies 6%. If two is coming down, four going up. So there is a balance always. Until you see high volume waterfall style selling on those stocks, you're not going to see a crash. So, putting things up from 1986, 2002, 2008, I can do the same thing, but end of the day, it's not gonna work. And we're almost going into 2024. People have money. Look at the job numbers. Market is not going to crash just like that. So on Triple Q, guys, 360 got rejected, slightly under 360. Tomorrow, Triple Q can clear 360. You're going to see a quick trip all the way up to 364 to 365 to close this gap on top. Below 360, watch out for the support 355, even today, right here. And then the support down here, 350. On Dow Jones, it's up 0.31%, and nothing big here on DIA, Dow Jones ETF, and again getting down to lower Bollinger Band, 328, and then we finally saw some buying. And look at this, guys. I mean, this thing went up to 331.46, sold off at the end, and now selling off again, down 47 cents after hours. So on DIA, tomorrow you want to watch this big support down here, 326, and I think if that happens, I'm already here on DIA. I bought the dip and I added some more today, so I'll be adding more into my position right here. This thing is getting extremely oversold, and I think I showed you guys yesterday RSI down to 24.25, and we haven't seen Dow Jones coming to this level, especially on the RSI, in last 1 year. So I think at least in the short term we could see a rally all the way up to 333 right here to this 5-day moving average. And if that breaks, you're going to see even a bigger short squeeze here on DIA all the way up to 338 and then 340. We also have this gap on top. Now things can change. If this thing breaks below 326 right here, then we got this small gap down here around 322. So this is where things are looking bullish for S&P 500. Look at this bearish engulfing candle on VIX, huge red candle. Got above 20, got rejected, came down, and now holding $18 as a support. Now if this thing gives up 18, the next stop around 16 bucks and maybe even 15. and that should give us a big rally on S&P 500. Now also it's holding 18, so just because you got a big bearish engulfing candle, you cannot ignore the fact that it's still holding 18 bucks. So 18 needs to break. 18 holds, yes, so you could see another spike back up to 20. And if somehow this thing breaks above 20, the next stop, $23 on VIX.